And now, the Purple Room.
Welcome into the Purple Room podcast. I'm Patricia Caputo. He's David Bartholomew doing his little dance. We are here again today after our Mardi Gras break. Did you figure out what you were going to do?
I didn't do nothing.
Nothing?
I ain't gonna lie to you. I didn't do nothing. You know, that's how I know I've officially settled down. That's how I officially know I am no longer a tourist. Stop talking to me like I'm a tourist. I go celebrate Mardi Gras when I want. I don't gotta do something every year. No, I'm just playing. I just, plans flake or whatever. But next year, you got next year. It's over now. What'd you do?
Did you book the Airbnb yet?
Oh, come on, man. That's in August.
Oh, my
We gotta save that money because you know something's coming up in a couple weeks.
Oh, yeah, spring break.
Exactly. You got to save that money now. So hopefully y'all didn't use all your funds for Mardi Gras. If you really did it the right way, you kind of still got maybe like $100 left from Christmas break. And you can really hold that $100 down for spring break. I don't know. You can make something right.
Christmas break?
Yeah. You don't got a little chump change left from Christmas?
No, I use it for gas money. All my Christmas money goes
I
for
got
gas
about $20 left. We're going to make it work. That's good. That's
Until
good
spring break.
That's good until another paycheck. Well, I don't know. Not no more. Not ever since eggs have been $1 for one egg. Yo, it's like
You're right.
$20
Yeah.
for the carton.
You need chickens.
I'm just not hungry no more. Whenever I look at a price, I don't get
babe.
hungry. When you look at
My
that,
cousin's
it's
got
like,
chickens. It's real helpful.
fasting's pretty cool. You know, that's what I kind of figured out these last couple of days.
Do you need food? We can go get food.
Nah, man, this is strength. Strength is in here. Well, where's my heart? Right here. Strength's right here.
Okay. Well,
Yeah.
let me know.
What you got planned for spring break?
I don't know yet. I'm planning a few things. I don't know. For Mardi Gras, I went on Sunday to Bacchus and Toth, and that was really, really fun. That was a really good time. And you know you're always in a good situation when you don't have to worry about eating or going to the bathroom, and that was my situation. And that's, to me, the best parade to go to, when you just know there's a location of, all right, if I need some more water, I'm not going to sit here and be like, yeah. But loved Mardi Gras, had a great time. Spring break, I think I'm going to do some things that I've been wanting to do for 4 years that I just haven't. And that I've been, like, pushing off, and I was like, yeah, I'll go to that.
Yeah, ain't no more time. I mean, after this, you don't got no more spring break. You got to just work all year long. So, I mean, anything you got on that bucket list, go ahead. Let's get it out the way.
This guy over here.
Set some thoughts and prayers, man. They graduating, what, how long?
I don't know. I
not
stopped
even a month
counting.
at this point.
What?
Oh,
it's
God.
March.
Yeah, exactly. It's March.
It's March.
It's already April, damn near.
No, it's not.
And then by the time it's April 1st, it's already May. Oh, man. By the time it's May, you into quarter 4. You got to get on LinkedIn. You gotta
I'm already
on
on
Zoom.
LinkedIn, bro.
Hey, man.
LinkedIn's my favorite social media.
What?
Yeah, it's so peaceful. I used to go on it in the summer after a long day at
I'm
work.
glad you said something about social media because there's a little coach in West Virginia. I'm
Yeah.
pretty sure it's West
West
Virginia.
Virginia.
There's a coach out there in West Virginia who has banned his players from doing TikTok dances. Rich Rodriguez, the football head coach, he said, no more of that. No more renegade. No more tripping out. That's not what our program is. If this is a hard-boiled program, we can't be online shaking our hips. We got to lock in. And, everybody's had some mixed opinions about this because, like, how you going to tell a bunch of college kids stop dancing? And, like, it's the age of social media. But then the people who are pushing back against those comments are like, well, football is the last sport where you got to have a team. Now this individual stuff, get off TikTok. So my question for you is, would that slide at LSU? Like, you think Brian Kelly could go into that football locker room and tell them boys stop dancing?
No.
Exactly.
But I think that it would work with a Deion Sanders type guy, which I don't really know a whole lot about Rich Rodriguez and what his kind of style is. I think if Brian Kelly went in there and said that, they would be like, I could just see the comments now of, how about you make it to the playoffs or win football games and then you worry about dancing? Deion Sanders, I think because he set that standard of all of these strict rules of, like, you're not allowed to wear socks with slides and all that, that people would be like, he's just trying to be a good coach and trying to help his players. Whereas Brian Kelly, people would be like, did this guy even fit the culture? I feel like people are still questioning that. Does that make sense?
I feel that. I think for me, why I think it wouldn't work is because, like, Louisiana is, like, so, like, dancing is
Yeah.
integral to the culture. Like, there's some states where, like, dancing ranks a little higher amongst, like, in the culture than or compared to, like, the other things. And over here, I feel like, bro, people love dancing, tripping out, all the other. I'm blanking. What's some Louisiana dances?
I mean, you could jig.
Jigging.
You
Yeah,
could,
you start jigging. That's the number one. Yo, oh my God. You go to a party,
Now even the gritty, just with JJ and all
gritty, tough. Like, there's so much stuff, bro. The music is tough. So it's like, he would
Yeah.
never be able to do that. And during the off season, you see the videos. You remember last year, like, during the
Right.
summer, you see all the videos of them boys getting lit. Like, oh my God, you cannot do that at LSU. Them boys love dancing.
Because
the
I-
celebrations are what we was waiting for. We
That's
was
what- yeah.
waiting for the celebrations.
That's what I mean. I wonder if these players. I don't know if there's
How they
people
gonna
on
get
the team.
inspo now? Like,
That's what I'm
TikTok is
saying.
where you get Selly inspo. I mean, they
Well,
can still
But there's
practice.
a way. I mean, there's a way around it that you practice and then you just perform it when you get in the end
and
zone,
you get
and then
somebody
you
else to
post
post it, and you repost
or
it.
you could still post it because you're not dancing. I think. Well, in my head, he was talking about strictly going on TikTok
Yeah,
in
like
the locker
setting up
room.
the camera
Yeah,
and-
like
I get what you're
intentional.
saying.
But there's kind of a loophole that you could technically do it after practice, during a game, get someone to record it, and then you post it.
But even I don't even think Dion would do something like that because
Mm-hmm.
I feel like he's more like uniformed, but he lets the players show off. He lets them put their social media
Yeah.
handles on the back of their jersey. So I think he let them dance. I think it might work at West Virginia though. Like realistically, if that's the program he's building, I mean, every coach to their own. Every coach, if you're the head coach, you can make the rules. And if that's his rule, if players aren't gonna come because they want to dance on TikTok, I mean that's you can make the argument that it's bigger than just dancing on TikTok, and you can also make the argument that there's hundreds of other schools to go to. Then West Virginia just might not be the best pick.
Yeah.
I'm sure there's a school that lets you dance your
Yeah.
heart out. You could probably be a dancing major and still play whatever sport you want to play.
Right, because it just makes me wonder that if was this an issue?
I mean, he probably no.
Continue.
It was probably like old man stuff. Like he was probably like going through something.
Just
What the-
seeing it.
What the hell?
He was.
Okay, you can bleep that out. I absolutely muttered F word. But he was like, he's going through
Oh,
his phone.
did
He's
you?
like,
I didn't even hear that.
it's like, what the hell? Bro? He tripping out? What's this? And he has
Right,
glasses like
yeah.
halfway through. He's like,
Yeah, right
"No,
before he goes
no."
to bed.
He called his like assistant coach and was like, You see this junk? Like they started going
Yeah.
crazy. So that's probably what happened.
They
but-
want more Tavon Austin highlights, not more tripping out and dancing.
Yeah, but before Rich was there at WVU, he was there at Arizona with Jay Johnson,
Mm-hmm.
and Jay Johnson's priming for a nice little. Well, they can't see that. I don't know why I put it up,
We're
but
repping LSU with our little flag, LSU baseball.
oh yeah,
though.
we repping baseball. LSU Purple Room podcast legend Jay Johnson obviously
the
was in the
helmet.
house early this season. Signed the helmet, famous helmet by the way. I mean like.
Let's show him the helmet. May as well at this point. We've gotten this far. For those of you who haven't seen the awesome helmet,
So who gets to take this? Adam didn't take
nobody.
it.
Nobody's taking. Ooh, it's a little.
It just
dusty.
stays. No, we gotta secure this. I mean, there could
Yeah,
be a
we-
helmet thief.
Cindy
that
is
come and
not
take
letting
this.
anybody take it home.
We have to put this in the Hall of Fame.
We gotta put this under
football.
display.
LSU football is going to be asking us for this helmet.
We gotta get some like lasers in this room. Like you walk in here.
We got to start taking
Lasers
care of this
on the
thing. Do not touch. But anyway, I believe this is Jay Johnson, head
Yep.
coach Jay Johnson. But our point to that is that LSU baseball will be taking on Mizzou at home this weekend in their first SEC matchup of the season. So what are we thinking?
Well, I'm not gonna like try to go too deep into the game because I feel like LSU baseball is gonna go out there and kind of do what we expect them to do, and that's no shade towards Mizzou. I mean, I just enjoy going out there on the weekend and watching the boys play. And I think it's probably gonna be the first game I show up to because I just I've been watching from home for now. But perfect timing, SEC opener. I know we've been talking. There's been some chatter amongst the newsroom about the potential return of a certain great challenge, a great American baseball challenge. Might come back soon. I ain't gonna say what it is yet because ain't no talk right now. I'm just gonna say 9 hot dogs will be consumed with 9 beverages, and we're gonna get it down to 9 innings.
Wait, have you done this before?
Have I done what before?
This challenge?
I failed.
That's
But we're not gonna fail this
disgusting.
time.
That is disgusting.
You got 60 minutes to
You
be
are
a champion.
not Joey Chestnut. No, you have to do it even faster now because the game's sped up.
I watch Joey Chestnut film. Trust me, I've been watching hot dog film.
You have to practice. You can't
I've
just
been
watch
watching
it.
Just to be clear, David was drinking sodas the whole time.
Dude, yeah, I'm talking about like Sprite
Ew,
zero
I'm gonna
sugar.
throw up.
Actually, I'm a more Dr. Pepper guy.
I'm actually gonna
Pepper,
throw
yeah.
up more about the amount of money you spent just to attempt that, more than the fact that you were eating 9 hot dogs. That's why you only have $20 left.
9 Dr. Pepper cans, 9 hot dogs in 9 innings.
How much are those hot dogs? $3? More than
Man,
that,
I'm gonna
right?
just come with my own hot dogs in my
'Cause the
pocket.
Dr.
I
Pepper-
could boil a pack and just put it in my pocket.
Ew.
They don't pat you down. Pull out my own Glicks.
Well, the
I just
Dr.
asked for some bread. Or maybe we go no bread strat. Maybe
Joey Chestnut doesn't do bread,
maybe
right?
no
Or no?
bread pocket strat is OP.
Does Joey
You
do
have
bread?
to eat the buns.
Yes, he does.
Rules just came in. Dang. All right. One pocket full of Glicks, other pocket full of bread. Crushed bread is low key the method because if I stuff it in my pocket, it gets crushed up.
This is the guy who's fasting today, by
That's
the way.
easy to consume. Oh yeah, and that's why I'm able to think at such a 5-dimensional level right now because I'm away from food. Remember I told you this a couple weeks ago. If you love something, you gotta let it go. You gotta be able to separate yourself.
Have you
from
not eaten today either?
I've ate.
You've
Wait,
eaten-
no, I'm fasting.
Have you eaten today?
Now I'm fasting.
No, like I'm being serious because this is getting concerning about how many people at Tiger TV just don't eat.
You think we got the luxury to eat? You think we could just do this?
You need to fuel your body. I got Paul points. I tell everybody this.
I wish I had some Paul points right by now. Trust me. I'd be
Guys.
back at freshman 15 if I could. But you know, the biggest disgrace is when you put on a freshman 15, a hard fought 15, and you lose it because you ain't got nothing to eat no more. After freshman year, they just tell you, all right, go find your own food. Dang, is that real life? Is that what it mean to grow up? You gotta fend for yourself?
That's literally the definition of being a human being and
my God.
taking care of yourself.
This is a lot of work, man. I ain't gonna lie.
Eating?
And it's gonna get even worse because the tuition's going up.
Tuition is going up.
You out of here,
I'll
so
be
I
outta
guess
here.
you
It
don't even
doesn't matter for
care.
me. Thank God.
Seniors is about to leave. They don't matter. But for those of us who are coming back, for my fellow brethren and sisters stuck in junioritis,
Oh my
now
God.
is the time for us to break the junioritis. Now it's time for us to step up. We gotta start asking some serious questions. Cause I got a little screenshot.
Yeah, pull the numbers up. Pull the numbers up.
And, you know, I'm not one to crunch numbers all the time, but when I got to crunch some numbers, I will.
He's a
And,
business major today.
Let me fix my glasses, you know? Make sure I can see these
that-
numbers clearly. Because you got to, when you look at numbers, you got to, like, really clean your glasses because you got to make sure you know where the decimal point at because sometimes they be playing.
Yeah, if you have a speck on the glasses.
I was at the
they can-
store. I thought this bag of candy was $1.90. It was $11.90. I said,
11?
"No." I said, oh, I didn't even see the one because sometimes... Sometimes they hide the first number.
Yeah.
No, I'm playing.
Bag of
Yeah, why I just be
candy.
chatting?
Okay.
So
I need to really calculate how many times you've lied on this podcast.
I don't lie. You always think I'm lying. We can't do that. Not this month. Starting in fall 2025, students will see these changes. The student excellence fee will increase by $11.90 per credit hour to a maximum of 15 hours. $11.90.
So that student excellence fee is what, $250?
That is a Cane's spicy chicken meal with large fries and a large drink.
Wait, per credit? So that's
Well, for 15 hours
okay.
per credit hour up to so what, $11.90 times 50? We got to crunch those numbers.
So $11.90 times 15.
Sounds like a lot.
That's $178. Isn't the student excellent fee the one that's about
Sounds like a
$200?
paycheck.
That's what I mean. That's an entire paycheck. Well, for college students,
For somebody who's doing work study, yeah.
That's insane. And that's just the student excellent fee. Isn't there other ones for out of state?
2, undergraduates in high cost or tier 2 programs will experience an increase of $8 per credit hour. And then it sends you to the link where you can check where your major falls, if you're a tier 1 major or a tier 2 major. So, there it is. We have officially gotten the battle pass in LSU, and I am more than excited. I cannot wait. Where we landing, boys?
Is this a reference to that video game?
That
Fortnite?
video game?
Fortnite?
Cut this podcast, man.
I had to think about it for
How
a
is this a
second.
pop culture
I get it.
podcast and
I
you don't
get
even
it
know what
now.
Fortnite is?
I know what Fortnite is. I played it before. I was very bad at it. I was crunching numbers over here.
Oh, that's true. You were crunching some numbers.
$2.98. That's how much you're
crunching
spending.
the
But
nose.
isn't there a third one?
For what? A third increase?
Yes.
We can't do 3. We could barely do 2.
I thought there was the one for out-of-state tuition.
They said these actions are not taken lightly. They don't take this lightly. They haven't made no change for the last 7 years. The change to tuition and fees outlined above will ensure you have continued access to world-class faculty, mentors, cutting-edge facilities, and technology. Well, what do you think about that? As somebody who's about to get out of here, yeah, go ahead. Just let all the grievances out. What do you think?
I still have 2 more months and I haven't gotten my degree yet. So,
Oh, man.
But I mean, I think
We'll just set this to schedule 2 months from now.
yeah, maybe do that. There's just so many people struggling, like you just said it, and how expensive just food is and living and rent, and it's just like, I don't know, to be like we haven't raised it in 7 years, and now it's just so much. And I think the hard part is that I wonder how many kids are second guessing if they can come here next year because they don't know if they'll get a scholarship, they don't know if they'll get opportunities. And I think the reality is that kids who can afford to go to school out of state will still go to school out of state here because they're like, well, it won't matter to them as much, but I don't know how necessarily it would affect those in state because I know there's TOPS and stuff, but it does make it interesting to see is the government going to give them more money and stuff like that. I know it depends on test scores and stuff like that, but I just wonder how many people right now are not only struggling with rent prices going up around campus, but also now tuition prices. So right when they maybe figure out, okay, this is X, Y, and Z how I can pay my rent for next year, now I have to find a way how I'm going to go to school, which is probably the reason you're paying your rent.
And it's pretty absurd sometimes when you think about because you gotta do that, then you gotta also like you said, you gotta find housing too, and like you can't just stay on campus. You can't stay in a dorm all 4 years. Like you gotta go get you a little apartment, and you don't know what could happen over there because you don't know. There's a bunch of apartments, but
Yeah,
it's interesting. It's fun being at LSU, but a lot of students probably in these next coming years are gonna start looking at trade school a little more serious. Start looking at some other alternatives because dropping a bag on campus is cool, but there's people who go to regular school and then just come to campus for the parties. That's probably gonna be the method.
Yeah, I don't know. I just think there's just so many issues right now in Baton Rouge too that I think it's just hard to be like, I don't know. I'm not gonna get on a tangent, but I just think there's also just a lot of problems in general that I think sometimes might make it. I think campus is very appealing to go to. I think sometimes the outskirts,
it's beautiful.
There's so many, like, I don't know how to explain
We got some
this.
nice buildings and stuff.
Yeah, but there's
It's
also
beautiful.
like problems, because I thought about engineer majors and is that stuff getting bumped up, but they have so many problems with their building that is fairly new. PFT is a fairly new building, but there's a lot of structural issues. So that's like a group of people that I think of when the tuition's going up, but also are things getting ruined there? Like, I don't know. I think I just overthink everything a lot because obviously if it hasn't gone up in 7 years, it makes sense that it's going up. But at the same time, if they're picking and choosing these tiers and stuff, I just feel like there needs to be maybe more of an explanation.
Who knows? Probably somebody way smarter than us with an answer or whatever, but we are allowed to speculate.
Yeah, but
We
we're
are
paying
allowed
it.
to, 'cause
The
it's
person
coming
way
out of
smarter than
pockets.
us probably isn't paying it.
They've been out of here for a while. We could
Yeah.
we could dwell on these issues, but hey, man.
Same thing with Workday. You have to schedule through there now.
I don't even get it. I gotta read the email. I gotta see how to work that because I barely knew how to schedule with the regular stuff, and that stuff barely worked. You come on and it says retry. You click
Yeah.
retry, you gotta retry.
I was on for an hour this spring trying to get into classes. But maybe unpopular opinion, but I wouldn't mind going back to the quad and just being there and be like, can I take X, Y, and Z classes? And someone telling me yes or no.
Like a line in the quad.
That's what they used to do. Yeah,
What?
they used to do it in front of the quad. Before
What? That's like
computers.
that reminds me of Harry Potter when
I never
you
watched
ain't never
it.
watched when they all got to put
Sorry.
on a hat and decide like what dorm they gonna be a part of. Like you're just in the
yeah.
quad. There's a long line in
Yeah.
the quad. And you just coming to a man. He's like, MC 2010.
Yeah,
Tuesday,
go there, pretty
Thursday,
much.
12:30, 1:30. Go and
think-
like everybody in it is like, yeah.
I think someone explained it to me that you would be in there and they'd have your little card, but then you would have a card of every single class to see if there was availability. So then they would look through it and then they would say, oh, no, that's not available. So then you'd have to pick another class. Oh, that's available, and that's
We
not.
got to
anybody's
bring
favorite.
back class clashing. It used to mean something when you was in middle school,
Class
high school,
clashing?
and you seen another school walk by your school, or you seen a school bus walk by you guys. You walked by another school during the school trip. You're like, who's these guys? Like, I don't know. Something about them seems off. Like, we gotta bring
Yeah,
that back.
I always had beef with other
cohorts.
elementary schools.
Like, if I'm in one section of this class, it gotta be on site with the other section. You know?
I feel like everyone's just trying to survive the class. Now you want to fight each
In
other?
a real way. In a real way, we got to.
So now you can't even just get through the class. You have to get through the other sections.
How passionate are you? Who loves the teacher
That-
more? Who's willing to learn more? Who
That would
wants to be educated?
That would be good in the jogging classes I'm taking. Stuff like that.
Keep it exciting.
I don't know if the engineer classes will want to compete with each other.
Battle to the
Or
death
the
with your
business
brains.
majors. The business majors battle out their business plan with sections.
Hey man, who knows? I might be cooking, but I can't tell you the whole plan because I gotta use some of this to run.
Right.
Come on, man.
You got to use it later.
Shh, don't let them know.
Okay. Well, I think it's time.
It's
I
time.
think it's time for On the Clock. I would just like to thank everybody who voted for me 2 weeks ago for fast food joints. I'll say this now. I actually think Popeyes is horrible. I had it the other day, and wow, did I regret my decision for picking that, because on campus, it was good. When I had it on campus, it was good, and I love the biscuits on campus and the red beans and rice. I had it off campus. Wow. I'm sorry. Maybe I shouldn't have admitted that, but I'm up 5-0. It's okay. But anyway, thank you everyone for voting for me. But before I even sent it to my family and friends, I was already up 60-30.
No loyalty.
So
Didn't even want
Popeyes did not win that for me.
Didn't even want Popeyes on their
Popeyes
list.
did not win that for me.
So listen, your list won it for you. It was a cumulative.
If anything, churches lost it for David. That's what happened.
Huh? Yeah. Listen, that's just
Fine.
you just sabotaged me. You don't even like Popeyes, and you
Pretty
knew
much.
you knew that was on my board.
No, I actually
you
did.
knew we had interviews with Popeyes throughout the
I didn't know
week.
that was on your board.
You knew we were talking to him as an
I saw
organization.
Connor when he was in the room put it up on his phone and cheat, but I just took it first because I
Connor's like Adam Schefter. He has insider sources.
Yes,
He's not
and
cheating.
Adam Schefter
He's
is
getting
constant,
tweets out.
Adam Schefter is constantly under fire
All right.
all of the
Listen,
time. Okay.
Just because you get cooked don't mean you wrong. Okay, and that's how I come into this. Just because I'm 0-5 don't mean I was wrong.
All
I
right.
stand by. Let's go.
No, you
Let's
just
go.
didn't get the vote.
Episode 6 on the clock. We are drafting today breakfast foods.
Okay.
Go, Trish,
Wait,
get the number one.
yeah, Trish's number
I
one
have
pick.
the number one pick.
Uh-huh.
Okay. Okay. I am picking something that maybe I at least do not have every day, but when I go out to eat, this is a staple. And now it was very close between another, but I assume you'll take the second one, but maybe not. But let me get off my tangent. I'm just gonna go out and say it. I'm going with pancakes. Let me guess.
Nah, I ain't gonna lie, Trish. I like that pick. I kind of knew that like pancake was one of those cats that was gonna get took off the clock
It's a
first.
classic. Buttermilk pancakes with maple syrup.
That's a classic. That's a first ballot Hall of Famer in any league. So
Mm-hmm.
I'm happy with that. For my number one pick, then I think it ain't much options after pancakes. It's that 1 and 2.
Yeah.
It's usually that 1 and 2. You usually think when you think pancake, you think waffle. You think waffles
Yeah.
play, but
Oh.
you don't think about that sneaky third. You don't think about Dennis
You're
Rodman.
right.
You don't think
You're
about
right.
board man who gonna play D, who gonna get down and dirty for you. Cause you could have French toast
You're
any
right.
day of the week.
Oh
It's gonna
my
be there for you.
gosh.
It's gonna get them boards, and it's a team player. Gonna accommodate anything else you put on that plate. So for number one, I'm gonna have to take French toast. Welcome to the organization.
Pick.
Come on,
That's
man.
a good pick. I
Thank
didn't
you.
even have.
Thank
I
you.
didn't even think about French
Thank you.
toast.
And that's the thing. He goes under a lot of teams'
pick.
radars, but that's a good player right there. It's a really good
You're
player. You
right.
got to turn on the film.
Oh, now I'm kind of. Gosh, I was kind of banking on you taking waffles.
Waffle's a great
Waffles are
player.
great, too.
Waffle's a great player. Nothing against Waffle.
Yeah, my only.
I love this. I love this series.
My thing with making waffles was that when I go out to eat and get them, you usually only get one. But if you get a nice Belgian waffle, but the pancakes you always get two. What? Do you not get one?
No,
Where do you go that you're getting two? Let me know.
I mean,
I'm serious.
Like-
I want to go.
like Waffle House, I'm getting like two waffles.
You're buying two waffles. They don't come with 2 waffles.
Oh, I guess. I mean,
Yeah,
okay, I see your point.
No one ever is like, here's 1 pancake. Like, I mean, I don't really count.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm kind of picky. You know me. Like, IHOP to me is chain, so I'm like, why would I go? I also spent $8 on a waffle there when I was in high school. Worst waffle I ever had. But anyway, I digress. That, like, when you go out, you know, you're guaranteed to get 2 pancakes at least, whereas the waffle is not as much. Like, you're going to get 1 waffle. So anyway, okay, I'll go with waffles with number 2 because, yeah, classic.
That's fair. You know, Waffles, he deserves every moment.
He does.
Could have been a first round, but
Totally could have, but the French toast was great. That was a good pick.
all right, for my number 2, I'm gonna have to go with. I'm just gonna take it off the board. I'm gonna have to take scrambled eggs. We love scrambled eggs. We love him. When it comes to assists,
You're right.
20 points, no. 10 points, 10 assists, yeah. That's a double guy.
Yeah, every time.
You need
too.
a double guy on that roster. So I'm gonna just go scrambled eggs.
Am I allowed to say omelets, or does that not? Are eggs totally off the board now? I can say an omelet.
I think that's fair. I think omelet's fair.
Okay, because I agree. I'm always scrambled eggs all day, every day. People who get sunny side up and all that, great for you. I could never do it. Give me scrambled. Like, it's reliable. You know, easy to cook, reliable. But I'll go with an omelet.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not flashy when I get an omelet. I'm fine with a little bit of cheese on it. Maybe some peppers. I don't need anything too crazy. But I just like the idea of folding something, you know, having it folded and then just eating it. It's just better that way.
No, I like omelet. I like the way he plays the game. I
Yeah.
definitely like that pick. I guess for my number 3 then, omelets, that's good. You got pancake, waffle, omelet. You got 3 hard hitters. You got 3 of the top
Yeah.
guys in the league.
Look, it's scary.
But French toast and scrambled eggs, I mean, they not backing down from any challenge.
They're pretty good.
You might have 73 and 9, but we got something else. We got some guys that building an identity. So for number 3, I'm gonna have to go with. I got 2 guys here that can go, but you know what? We're gonna have to call up. Turkey Bacon. Get out here, Turkey
Okay,
Bacon.
I'll take that.
Let's take him off, cause
I'll take it.
I ain't too big on the regular bacon.
Okay.
But the turkey bacon hits just right. And I'm going to tell you a little quick story. Back home, I used to hate bacon, egg, and cheeses. Everybody makes a stereotype that when you're from New York, you got to love bacon,
Yeah.
egg, and cheese. But something about it wasn't good to me. Something tasted off. And it wasn't until one day my friend Milan, shout out Milan, I know you're going to watch this, said, yo, try the turkey bacon. It's going to slap way better. And you know, some people are gonna say turkey bacon. This is a guy you could have stolen a fifth. A guy that could have went Mr. Undrafted or whatever. But
You're
guess
right.
what? Here's
No,
what I'll
you're
say. Why wait? If you like a guy, why not take him off the board? Why not help a guy out?
100%.
Somebody who's been feeding organizations nonstop since day one. I mean, you got to scratch him on the back too. This is somebody who puts in everything for you. Come here and take this max extension. Let's not put him on a veteran minimum. Let's treat veteran players how we should.
Like it, yeah.
I respect turkey bacon.
I'm glad you said that because I remember being in school saying I don't really like bacon and people would legit come after me like,
No, because it's
you
true.
don't like bacon? You're a horrible human because I don't like bacon.
I didn't like it that much, but the turkey bacon changed me. Maybe I can go back and try regular pig bacon soon, but
Yeah.
I'm kind of scared. Like, I kind of just don't want to change no more. You got something good, you stick with that.
Don't fix what isn't broken.
Exactly.
No, I agree.
Agree.
And I'm glad you said aside because I was getting, is it time to take sides? Yeah, but it's time to take sides. And maybe this sounds a little weird, but if I had to be a food, I would totally be a potato. And you can make them so many different ways. And I'm going to say, when I specifically say this, home fries is my number 4. Not
Okay.
hash browns,
So,
home fries. And I get looked at funny when I went to Louis and I said, can I have some home fries? And she was like, what? And looked at me like I had 5 heads. I had to say
I
hash
feel like you
browns.
explained this before. Is home fries just hash browns in, like, Jersey?
No, there's a difference.
it's
so
a different.
home fries is like, what do they call them down here? The I used to say it at work. The potatoes.
Hash browns.
No. They call them something else. Like
Let's Google
something potatoes. Like that I would say at work. But my point to that is the home fries are the actual big potato. Like it's a potato form. Breakfast potatoes. That's what they also call it. Like breakfast potatoes.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
I see
so
what
like
you're
that's the
talking
actual form. But the hash browns is like the the cut up one or the little square frozen ones that you get. There's a difference.
So, should I say hash browns? Should I say home fries /
Yeah,
breakfast
get-
potatoes?
Yeah, I would say that. Yeah, Because there is a genuine difference. Just like there's a difference between a sub and a hoagie, but we won't get on that tangent.
No,
All right,
we won't.
David, go ahead.
All right, I like that. I really do. I never tried. I mean, I've had breakfast potatoes, but I've never tried a specific like home fries bag. So who knows?
They're
But for
good.
number 4, I'm gonna have to take that fruit bowl, man. You just love a good fruit bowl to complement your breakfast,
Wait, just fruit.
like a little bowl of fruit.
Okay.
Does that count? Is that good?
Yeah,
We
I
clear?
think it
Yeah.
counts.
Yeah.
Because, especially, this one slaps much harder, too, when you're away. When you're at a hotel or something and you got that all-you-can-eat breakfast, or when you in the dining hall.
That's
When you in that. Take me back to them days at the 5 when I was big back and 4 times a day, bruh. Yeah, you get there, you get in there for breakfast sweet and early before your 8:30. You get, you make a waffle in the waffle machine. If they got some eggs, I don't know. The eggs was hit or miss because sometimes the eggs taste
Yeah.
like rubber.
Yeah.
Sometimes they taste like something else. But you get what you got, man. Come on.
They never really tasted like eggs.
Yeah. But then what always tasted like fruit is the fruits.
The
You
fruit,
can't
yeah.
you can't mess up fruits. And that's why you gotta take somebody like that. You can't.
Yeah, it's valid. It's valid.
I love a good fruit bowl. I ain't gonna lie.
Well, I mean, this is kind of similar, but I think it's different. I think it's different because back home, if I'm working in the morning or something, or I'm trying to get out and I gotta go quickly, I'm relying on a smoothie or a smoothie bowl. Like,
No, fair.
kind of same
fair.
thing. You can't go wrong with it. Smoothies back home, out there, strawberry banana all the time. Aloha, best smoothie bowls I've ever had in my life, and reliable. Are you gonna say something?
Yeah, are we allowing smoothies and smoothie bowl in the
Do
same?
you want me to pick one?
Well, I think you gotta pick one because those
Okay.
are
Those are different.
Okay,
Those
yeah.
are different.
As much as I love smoothies, and that usually is my go-to, I'm gonna go with the smoothie bowl because it is more filling. That you get the granola
Good
in
choice,
there.
good choice,
You
good
get
choice.
the acai, then you get the bananas and the strawberry. Mwah. Perfect smoothie bowl. Yes.
Good choice. I ain't gonna lie. Shout out Dylan for putting me on the Playa Bowls because
Yeah.
I love that place ever since.
Do you know
And
that
then there's
they-
a new spot, Ever Bowl, right there on
Yeah.
right there on Nicholson. I haven't been there yet, but
Do you know
Last
that
pick, David.
Do you know
This is
Playa
it.
Bowl originated in New Jersey?
it did.
Yeah, Belmar.
Look at that, giving New Jersey some love. All right, last pick. That number 5, man. And breakfast is a great genre. We all love breakfast. I mean, it's amazing. And why not finish with somebody strong? Somebody you might not think of. Just like some of those other guys. Just like the turkey bacon. Just like the fruit bowl. But another impactful player when you put him out there could get you 20 and 10 any night. And that's the breakfast burrito. Come on, bro.
That's a good one.
You on the
That's
run?
a good pick, David.
You on the run and you need something, or you kind of just got some fam. You got the fam here. Mom in the
Easy.
kitchen.
Yeah.
She cook up. Oh, you eating good in the morning. You pair that with some coffee.
Mm-hmm.
After you get out the bathroom, your day is electric. Oh God, man.
That's a good pick for 5. Look at you.
Yeah, come on, man.
Making
Shout
a
out.
comeback.
Yo,
You didn't
'Cause here's the
fall
thing.
after 2.
I didn't say nothing when Nate said breakfast, cause I knew. I was like, I just gotta be quiet. No showboating, no nothing, cause it's not over. Even right now, it's not over.
Trish was immediately talking smack in the group
But
chat.
hey, you know what?
Hey, what?
I'm being humble today.
I still think
She
I have
deserved
a
that.
chance.
She could talk. She could talk ish right now. When you,
Yeah,
when you knock somebody in the jaw 5 times, you could talk. But when you get up 6 times, you could talk too. That's all I'm gonna say. Talk too? Huh? No. You wanna leave us alone? All right, sorry. ADHD.
That's the first time you ever mentioned her, I think.
Yo,
so
honorable
that's pretty impressive.
mention. Shout out the bagel. Shout out. The bagel
That was on my
shred.
list, bagel, egg, and cheese, but it's not. It's like one.
Sausage, breakfast sausage.
No.
Shout out.
Regular
sausage.
bacon didn't get drafted by
I
anybody.
don't
Shout out the
bacon.
sausage patties.
Sausage.
Biscuits.
No,
See,
yo,
we're
yo,
from
no,
the
no, no.
North, bro.
Okay.
I do love biscuits,
No.
but it's,
I had butter biscuits
See,
at 4. It
biscuits-
could have went fruit bowl or biscuits. But I was trying to see what was still
I
on the
do
board.
love biscuits.
I lost a lot of
the
respect for
problem
both
is,
of you.
the
with
way
this
I
draft.
associate, like, biscuits are huge here.
What?
Wait.
Okay, what would have been your picks?
I just told you
gravy and
sausage.
biscuits?
Not even gravy, but at least just biscuits. Sausage.
But wait.
Sausage top 5 though.
The thing
Yes,
is, well,
dude,
wait,
yes.
I think,
No,
hold on,
come
I
on,
think
man.
where
You go
we're
to any,
coming
you
from-
get breakfast
That-
at any
yeah.
restaurant, and they're giving you
But
you
see,
get the option of
but no,
sausage
listen,
with
because
it.
this is where I think Dave and I are coming from. When you go out, one, you never get biscuits. Where we go out, you get toast with butter. Two, even if you do get a biscuit, it's really small. Like it's like Popeye small. Where you go out here and you get a biscuit, that thing's huge. You're like, I'm not finishing this
And
thing,
here's the
which
thing.
is great.
I like biscuits, but it feels like an appetizer.
Yeah, that
feels like
yeah.
the biscuits come before
It's the side.
before the food.
I've eaten just biscuits for breakfast before.
See, I don't know if I could do that.
Depend on the size though.
toast it?
The biscuits
Bagels.
do,
Yo, you said bagels.
the
That was a
biscuits
big
do
miss.
come bigger down south. That's the thing.
yeah,
And
that's
then
the thing.
It's big enough to put gravy on it. So I mean, that's true.
Are you toasting?
Yeah,
it?
grits. Y'all got grits.
No,
I
man,
don't
no,
like
man,
grits
come
like
on, let's
that.
get out of here.
I had grits one time, the best grits of my life in Mississippi, and then every other time I've had
Connor
grits.
is Connor.
Dude, grits are so.
Every-
Y'all don't have the y'all not having the right
Every
grits.
other time I've had grits, I haven't liked them. I don't
Y'all
know
not
what
having
they
the right
did in
grits. You ever had
Mississippi.
shrimp and grits? Not necessarily breakfast, but
Shrimp?
you can have it for breakfast.
Shrimp and
but
grits?
No,
Yeah.
I can't.
No, I've
oh
never
my
had
god,
shrimp and
that's
grits.
y'all gotta have shrimp and
I
grits
feel
for
like
you.
I have
okay?
had shrimp and grits before.
It's so good.
But I think I did. That was one of the other times that I tried it, and I didn't mind the shrimp part. But the
Oatmeal? Nobody took oatmeal.
Bro, oatmeal. I have
Oatmeal's on my
overnight
list,
oats.
too.
I
There's
have
too
overnight
much.
oats every single day for breakfast. Every
There's
day
too
with my
much
little
Nobody
cereal.
took yogurt. I would have taken yogurt.
No, at top 5.
Yeah,
Yogurt's
parfait.
sugar, bro.
Oh,
it's just
Lord.
like, yeah, I don't know. It's not top 5.
Okay, look. Okay, but here's what
You can
here's
have a
what-
parfait.
Over-
but like,
over
but
turkey
we're talking
bacon,
about heftiness.
Smoothie bowl.
Yogurt isn't filling me up. I got to eat in another
Nobody
hour.
took regular hash browns either. Like,
Hash browns are nasty. That's why. How about that? Because home fries are better.
y'all, I'm telling you, y'all are gonna get cooked in these
That's
comments
fine.
right
Hash
now.
browns actually get X'd out. The biscuits, I can attest to that. I think in my head, I think small, like a biscuit comes on the side. Because when I'm thinking pancakes, when I go out to breakfast, pancakes, eggs, home fries, toast. All of that needs to come with my meal if I'm spending $12 on it. Okay, if it doesn't, then we're out of there. And honestly, bacon too. It needs to come with bacon, eggs, home fries, toast, and then whatever else I missed. But
Listen,
I think
bro,
we just thought of it differently.
There's a lot of breakfast to go. And honestly, if we was building meals, top 5 breakfast meals,
yeah.
Now we could have started incorporating some of them role players.
Right.
Now, how much role players can I have on the team, man? I already got turkey bacon.
But
And I'm taking turkey
'cause
bacon.
Yogurt's an
I'm
afternoon.
taking my
Yogurt's
guy.
afternoon snack for me. Like yogurt.
Turkey bacon.
Mid-afternoon, I'm eating my yogurt. I like a parfait. I used to have them a lot, but I've outgrown them. Oatmeal, I've gotten sick of oatmeal. I have it every day for breakfast because I'm just don't have time to make breakfast in the morning, so I make overnight oats. It's
right,
like,
but you're not drafting. What breakfast food does Patricia eat the most? You're drafting top 5.
hence the reason I didn't
breakfast
say
foods.
overnight oats. That was my point. You were like, why didn't you say oatmeal? Because I have it every day. I've kind of gotten sick of it. But I got pancakes. If I had pancakes, I was watching Reba the other day. I was like, wow, I want those pancakes.
Yo, honorable mention to my guy Coffee, bro.
I was
Shout out
shocked you
coffee.
didn't say
I
that.
would have taken coffee.
Like,
That's not a food, though.
I think you would have been a
But,
loss,
like,
though.
Like, I didn't want to. I'm being cautious
Always test the waters. I'll tell you no if it's
Okay.
no, and you get to
Okay.
like. It's not like you get
Because-
That's
your
good
pick
to know.
taken.
I think
That's good to know.
I think there's a lot of people who just drink coffee in the morning
Me.
for breakfast. No, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
I literally drink coffee every
Yes.
morning.
Like, you're not
But
the only one. That's what I mean.
I had to pull out, I had to pull the bag because, if we're doing food. But now that we know, next time we might throw a couple drinks. Well, you had smoothie. But,
Yeah, I had
so that
smoothie,
kinda
but I
counts as
deleted
drink.
it. So
A smoothie bowl is good. I
That was a
will,
good
I,
thing.
look,
But yours was
that might have been like
good.
because we sound like Nate. I don't think you think a lot of people have fruit bowls or like smoothie bowls for breakfast. But I've met a hefty amount of people who do
Yeah,
now.
my sister used to every day.
Which maybe might not have been the same 2 years ago. I mean, I thought people was not doing that, but then something happened. The TikTok surge, TikTok
Maybe.
health surge.
Yeah, the thing is quick. That's the thing. When you're a college student, you need quick. But we're going for savory with this one. We're going for things people enjoy, not people are forced to eat because they got to leave.
Good
the
thing it
house.
ain't up to us though. And we
not.
got a lot of people who's gonna go vote.
It's up to
And,
you all.
Hey guys, come on. If you hear me, give me one. Why not one? Why not one?
I'm not gonna even say anything on this one. Y'all know who to vote for, what you like best. Vote if you can on at LSU Tiger
don't.
TV on no
If
vote.
you think we both suck, don't vote.
Yeah, roast us in the comments because I find them very funny. So
Don't
please.
roast me in the comments. Y'all been doing that for 6 weeks. I'm tired.
Yeah, actually, you're right. You're
God
right.
forbid a man
Be
like
nice.
some different food. Don't roast me no more. God.
Tries to put himself out there and be
Golly.
different.
Hey,
Well,
man.
hey, a win's a win. I'm still getting over my Christmas caroling. That's why I had to be who I was and be. I had to lay down the law for a little bit and try
You
to
got
win.
excuses
But-
all day.
I excuse that. I wasn't being
You
mean.
was just bullying me. Just say it. You was
I'm
enjoying
sorry
some
if
bullying.
You think I was bullying?
You was enjoying
because
some. You was enjoying some roughhousing.
I was winning. Did you not enjoy the reel that I still haven't watched on Tiger TV when I Christmas caroled?
I think I watch it like once a month. I gotta start.
You're
putting that to, like,
ridiculous.
once
See,
a week.
I haven't watched it once. Every time I need to look
Dude.
through something and that video comes up, I block it. And
Can you put that Christmas carol?
No.
Also, if anybody listening has ideas for David or Patricia's punishment for whoever loses on the clock, please leave that in the comments as well.
We will be filtering heavily.
Some of you who may watch may already know what one of our ideas was, and I think it's great.
Okay, whatever. Let's go.
Okay. Well, anyway, that wraps it up for the On the Clock and also the Purple Room podcast. I'm Patricia Caputo. He's David Bartholomew. Be sure to vote for On the Clock at LSU Tiger TV on Instagram. We'll see you next week.
See ya.